Right guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm doing something that I don't usually do, or wouldn't normally do unless I was in a bit of a rush. So I'm going to be using a caddy or a buggy today to try and get around the course, 9 holes very quickly. And I'm going to try and get as much on video as I can. So teeing off here in the first, and yeah, let's get stuck into the video. Alrighty. As usual with the videos, no practice, straight out of the car. So God knows where these go. Shots will go. Right, church spire is my line. It's right on the church. I would argue that is perfect. Yeah, it's really good. So let's get down there and see where the drive ended up. Good drive. So nice tree to be able to get out. I've never used a buggy before on my home course, believe it or not. So it's a nice treat not to have to carry the clubs or walk around. So yeah, looking forward to this actually. Should have done this before. So this is going to be very much a not a very tailored video, but I want to get as much into the video as I can of the 9 holes on the east here. So let's fly around together and see how we go. So there we go. We're coming up to the ball now. Actually, very good drive. So here we go. Let me just get this parked right so we can see where we are. There's the green. So there's my ball, if you can see it. And then there's the bunker. So yeah, decent drive, decent smack. Not too bad. Let's see what we can do. Right guys, I have to be honest, I thought I pushed that a bit right, my 7-iron. It was only 167 yards to the pin, but so I didn't see it because of I didn't see it because of the sun in the sky here. So, but I'm pleasantly surprised as to how it's turned out, if I'm being honest. So driving a 7-iron, and here's where we've ended up. So very happy with that. I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit of a miss hit, so, but I'm not going to argue with the result. So let's see how we go with the putt from here. Alright guys, so a good outcome. So a little bit of a tinny 7-iron. I just lost it in the sun, but I thought I pushed it right, but ended up lovely on the green. So birdie putt straight out of the car with no warm-up. This doesn't happen as usually. So a little bit of a left to right putt, and it's going to be quick, I would say. The greens are looking very slick, so I'm trying to just get it up to the hole. If I hole it, it's a bonus, but I want to tap in. I'll take a tap in par here anytime. It's index 3 this hole, so it's a good start. I have a shot here. Oh, I was too aggressive. I wanted the birdie. Now I've got a pretty, now I need to give this a bit of respect. So take my time. It's going to be a quick putt back, right center. There we go, solid par. There we go, happy with that. Right, solid par to start, index 3, happy with that. So nice little 3-pointer from Stableford point of view to start. Let's get over here to the second tee box, which is a par 5. So second hole, it's a big dog leg to the left. It's a short par 5, but it's tricky. So let's see how we go here. Right, good par to start. Let's see if we can keep it going. Okay, so par 5 up to the left. Okay. right down the middle. Beautiful drive, happy with that. Bit stiff, but it's down there. So I think I need to get a buggy more often. 2 good drives to start, no warm up. So it's actually a really good way to do the videos of any course. So I think this is actually a good learning curve for me if I'm doing videos or vlogs. Get a buggy. So yeah, happy with this. So I got out really early this morning, and there's nobody on the course. Well, there's a few people, but I don't expect there to be any real traffic, especially not behind me, so I'm not delaying or interrupting people. So another good drive down the middle. There's a little bit of a thin contact, hence I didn't get the distance I was expecting. So as you see here, as you come up to the ball, so there's the fairway bunkers, and there's my ball. So I'd usually be expecting it to get a little bit more further past those bunkers from here, but let's see how we go. So I'm just going to put this down. I'm not going to stop the video. So is that in? Yeah, you can see that. Okay, cool. So from here, really, I'm just going to hit an 8-iron. Actually, no, I'm going to go for the green. So I'm going to use my hybrid, my new hybrid. So my new Sim Max hybrid, and I'm gonna, because you've got the trees to contend with here. So if I can get it through the middle of the trees, like the green is in play. Like I can get there. It's just a case of navigating these trees. So let's see how we go. Probably the 3rd time I've hit this hybrid. So let's see how it goes. Par 5, remember. Oh, and you top it. So there you go, guys. They're not all good shots. So there you go, guys. They're not all good shots. And that's part of it, isn't it? Like, I'm a 6 handicap golfer. Haven't played in months. You're gonna hit bad shots, and I don't mind showing the bad shots either. So here we go. At least I've got a bump and run into the green now. I can still make the green in regulation, so it's not the end of the world. So let's see how we go with this little bump and run. Bad shots happen, dudes. Now the way I'm gonna play this is I'm gonna get a little pitching wedge and try and like just do a chip and run almost. It's a tough shot to play because I can't go for the pin. So, okay. See if I can get this on the green at least, the front edge, and then just 2 putts for par, get out of here. Just didn't hit it hard enough. So just off the front edge, I need a chip and a putt for par. So it was a good shot. Happy with the shot. I just didn't hit it hard enough. I was being a bit cautious, I think. So again, oh, it's a chip and a putt. It's actually, I thought the pin was at the back. It's at the front here. So I have a good chance of getting up and down for par here. So let's see if that is the case. So here's what I've got left. I just didn't hit my pitch hard enough. So let's see if we can get down in 2. See if we can get a bit of contact on this chip. It's okay. It's pin high. Well, pin high. Let's just show you where it ended up. So, get my putter. So it's a relatively decent chip. So I'll be happy with this. If I can walk away from here with a par. So a decent chip. Should be a straight enough putt. Maybe off the. Okay. That's a weak putt, Mark. Very weak. A very bad bogey. Bad bogey. So really disappointing bogey there now, I have to say. Like, fair enough, I topped my bloody hybrid, but still, I should be chipping and putting there from that distance, up and down, no problem. So par and a bogey to start. Not fantastic, but it is what it is. So we're coming up to a really nice little hole here now. This is the third hole. So let's have a look here. Turn it around for you. There's the hole there. So down the hill, bunkers are in play. Shouldn't be if you're playing well. And it's currently, I would say, I'm going to measure it up now. It's about okay, guys. So just laser the pin. Actually, it's 151 yards to the pin. So I'm going to hit a 9-iron. This actually might be a bit too much. I'll play it. I have a feeling this might be too much, but we'll see. So par bogey start. Not fantastic. Not too bad. So hide those hands. That was a lovely strike, but you just pulled it. Yeah, it's the right club. Just pulled it. Like, that's a terrible miss to miss that green. Up against it now for a chip and a putt for par. Very disappointed with that tee shot. Like, it was just an easy 9-iron. It was 151 yards. Pulled it. So it was a good contact, it was a good strike, but I pulled it. Like, I missed the green. Terrible. So pin high, left of the green, as you'll see when we get up here. So it's pretty tricky up and down here for par, which I shouldn't be worrying about. I should be just parring these, you know. So there we go. Oh, there we go. It's bang on pin high, 151 yards. Right, so again, short game required. Chip and run. I'm going to take my 50-degree wedge. It's lying well, and I'm just going to try and do a bump and run, try and get it up to the pin. It's uphill, so I'm going to come down the shaft a little bit, lead arm in kind of extension, and I'm just going to like treat it like I'm hitting a putt. I'm very happy with that. Actually released a lot more than I wanted it to. So let's have a look. It released a lot more than I wanted it to. So let's have a look up here. So there you can see, hopefully you might be able to see on the screen the elevation as you come down the hill. So it was a good shot, but it just it rolled out more than I anticipated. So another tricky putt for par. Very tricky putt. Like, that's way too long for par from where I was. But it is what it is. So how are we looking here? Okay, feels like it's coming off the left. It's hard to get a read on this, actually. Let me see again. Yeah, okay, I'm committing to it. It's off the left. Whether it is or not is another thing. But that's the line I'm committing to. It's going to be quick, so just get it rolling. Oh, you're joking me. Good putt. Another bad bogey, though. Par bogey. So, pretty disappointing. Par bogey, and that par 3 there in particular, very disappointing. But again, it's the lack of play. So we're on the 4th hole, short par 4. Let's see how we go. Oh, Mark, you're driving the ball beautifully. That is down there, boy. That's a lovely little draw. Just start in the middle of and drew it back onto the left hand side of the fairway. So I have a nice approach into the green, the raised green. So let's get down there and have a look, see if I can get one of those drop shots back. Right, so it's 84 yards. I'd usually hit a 58 degree. There's a bit of a wind, bit of a breeze there, so I'm absolutely sick. I hit a fantastic, a career worldy 54 degree there, and my bloody SIM card or my memory card filled up, so I had to delete some old files. So can't show you the shot, unfortunately, or the divot. It was another epic divot, but hopefully I'll be able to show you the results as we come up to the green. If it's as good as I think it is or hope it is, it's going to be, oh yeah, look at that, that's superb. So here we go. I don't know if you'll see it as we come up here, but that's as good as I can hit a wedge. So that was 85 yards into a little bit of a breeze with my 54 degree. So I'm really, really happy with that. So another good birdie putt. Let's see if we can get one of those drop shots back. Put the camera down, go get my putter. Okay, right, birdie putt, guys. So I'm raging that I couldn't show you the wedge in, but anyway, I have no reason to lie to you. You've seen I've already topped the shot. So, okay, I think this is coming off the left edge, and it's going to be quick again. So, okay, come on. Be great to get a shot back that you've dropped already. Yes, good birdie. Right, happy with that. Right guys, happy with that birdie. So this is becoming a regular birdie hole for me, which arguably it should be anyway, because it's not a difficult hole, but very happy with that wedge in. So we're back to 1 over. So we have a par, bogey, birdie start, first 4 holes. Very happy so far, even though I'm not playing super well, but I'm playing good enough to get a decent score in. So let's see how we go. Everybody loves a bit of bogey time. Can't believe this is the first time I've actually had a bogey on my own course. I won't be doing this very often, but it's actually a little bit of a treat to get a bogey. So we're coming up to the 5th hole here, par 3, down the hill. It's a longer par 3, which you'll see now when we get up to the tee box. So it opens up down there. So let's see how we go when we get up here. Right guys, so I just lasered the pin. It's 218 yards, so everything I do today or say today will be in yards. 218 to the pin. There's a little bit of a breeze that's helping, but nothing fantastic. Although the flag is moving down there. So I'm going to hit a 5-iron. I think my 5 hybrid that I just topped on the 3rd hole would be a bit too much. That's if I hit it properly. I'd fly that green with the hybrid, I think. So let's just try and hit the 5-iron again. I'm just working on stuff today, even though I'm doing the video. So I'm actually not too concerned with the score. Obviously, I'd like to score well, but I'm just working on stuff. Low and hide the hands from my irons is my thought. Right, okay, come on. Good strike. Oh, that's right on it. Go on. On the green. Is it up on the 2nd ledge? I can't see with the sunlight. It's not definitely on the green though. And it was the right club, 5-iron. Let's get down and see, guys. So I hit a really good 5-iron there. Should be on the middle of the green. I couldn't see it with the sun, so I'm not too sure whether it's released up to the pin or whether it's at the front edge, or not the front edge, the front tier. So we'll see when we get down there. But one of the positives that I've got from the pandemic or the lockdown is now that golf is back open, I'm just going to put more time into enjoying my golf, do more videos, and you know, I do these videos for myself because I enjoy it. It's not for anything else. So I'm still trying to, oh yeah, my ball there. There we go. It's actually a pretty decent shot. So it's actually just on the front left of the green. So let me just turn this around first for you so we can see. Do not enter the green area. Sorry, Mr. Boogeyman. Oh, please set the car to reverse back. Oh, 1 sec. Well, that was embarrassing. Drove the buggy too close to the green, had to reverse all the way out. But anyway, as I was saying, hit a pretty decent 5-iron there. So let me just drop this putter and just show you where we're at. So pin is there, obviously, as you can see. As we come down here, you can see my pitch mark. I'll repair now in a second. And it's a pretty long birdie putt, so realistically, I'm not going to be expecting to hold this, but I do want to come away from here with a par. So let's see how we go. It is a long putt, and it's pace control here, isn't it? So birdie putt, but I'm not trying to make this putt because look, make percentages are quite low. Let me just fix this pitch mark before I get in trouble. There we go. So really good 5-iron, happy with that from the tee. So at least I didn't miss this green or pull it like the bloody third hole. So this is uphill to start, then it flattens out. But when it flattens out, it's going to be quick. Coming off the right. So I'm just going to try and aim it for just here outside that little black patch, dark patch, and see if we can release it to the hole. If that settles, it's good. Oh, no, wasn't good for pace. So let's have a look. I still have a very tricky putt left for par. That's terrible for pace control, actually. So really disappointed with that putt. I knew it was going to be quick, but I was too aggressive with it. So look at the length of this putt now for par. Really, really bad. Greens are really, really good, I have to say. Really quick. So I'm in a lot of trouble here because I should be tapping this in for par. Instead, I've got a very long putt for par. So let's see if I can rectify my bad first putt with a good recovery putt. Didn't hit it and it wasn't on line. Oh, that's a terrible bogey. Right, very disappointing bogey there on the green in regulation. Very good 5-iron, just a very poor 3-putt. But anyway, so it's par, bogey, bogey, birdie, bogey. Story of my golfing life, really. Okay, so we're on the 6th hole, par 5, up the hill. Let's see how we go here. If that stays out of the bunker, I'm all right. Nope, straight into the bunker. Bad swing. Too much anger in the swing. Let's get up there. Right, into the bunker. Bad drive. Stance is not great here, and even though I like greenside bunkers, I do not like fairway bunkers. So anywhere just progressed onto the fairway, I'll be happy with here. This is very awkward. That's all I could do. That's all I could do. As embarrassing as it is, that's all I could do. Right, this hybrid owes me a good shot, which is probably the kiss of death, but okay. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Get up the yard. That's more like it. That's why this hybrid is good. It's very good out of the rough. 62 yards to the pin. Tricky little yardage. Right, so it's 62 yards. As you can see, there's a bunker right at the front of the green there that I have to go over, and the pin is at the front of the green. So I'm going to play a 58 degree, and I'm just going to try and almost do a big flop shot. So I'm going to try to get a lot of height on this. It's going to be a tricky one, and this is my third shot. So this is I'm hitting my fourth, and I'm on a par 5. So after a bad drive and just happened to knock out from the bunker because of the stance, so I need to get up and down basically from here. So let's see. So I'm going to grip down the shaft a bit, open the face a tad, and I'm just really going to try and get through the ball, get some height. I got the height. I didn't put enough on it, did I? Oh, that is good. That is actually perfect. That is a really good shot. So similar to the shot back on the fourth hole when my memory card filled up. Another nice divot with my wedge, very well controlled. So let's get up and have a look. Happy with my wedges. Right guys, really happy with that wedge in. So as you can see here, I was 68 meters from the green. I hit a controlled 58 degree. I went down the shaft a bit, and I really just tried to hit it hard with an open club face to get the height so it would stop. So I'm pretty excited to see where that ended up because, oh yeah, look at this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from here. Now it's not a tap in by any means, but look, it was a tough shot. And if you can see it there, if I zoom in a bit, it's a tricky downhill putt, but let's see if we... All right, so another tricky putt. It's going to be a bit fast as well. It's coming down a hill and it's coming left to right, so it's going to be quick. I can see that already. So my pace control today has been terrible. So let's just try and get that fixed. So coming off the left and just get it rolling. Good pace control. Didn't break as much as I thought it was going to. Another bogey. Right guys, another bogey on that par 5. I'm actually not too disappointed with the bogey because of where my drive ended up and how bad of a lie I had in the bunker. I just had to knock out basically. So it was actually a good bogey. At least I gave myself a chance with a putt there, with a good wedge in for a par save. So so how are we now? So bogey, par, bogey, bogey, birdie, bogey, bogey. So not a fantastic round of golf, but look, it is what it is. So nice hole coming up. We're on the 7th hole here, 313 meters, and it's down the hill, dog leg to the left. So let's go. Aye. Right guys, 4 bogeys, 1 par and 1 birdie. So far from fantastic golf, but it is what it is. So 7th hole, par 4. I'm going to try and hit a big drive here, so I'm going to try and hit it hard. See how we go on this one. Is absolutely blamed. That's as hard as I can hit that ball. Mightn't look great on camera, but it's down there, so that's given me a good chance to get a shot back here with a good wedge into the green. So let's get down and have a look. The driving is half decent apart from the last hole. So I'm gonna take my time because there's two old I was gonna say 2 old guys. There's two guys ahead of me. I'm only playing 9 holes, so I'm on the 7th. Just want to let them clear up onto the 8 tee box. But in general, to be honest, I'm playing half decent. To be fair, I'm feeling comfortable with my swing, apart from, like, you know, that top hybrid. And to be honest, I don't think I've played. I'm actually playing okay, to be honest. Like, I'm 4 over after 7 holes, which isn't great. But I'm not coming out trying to get a score. I'm just doing the video I'm getting a bit of practice in. So overall, happy. Hit an absolutely superb drive down here. So wait till you see this. So this, I couldn't have placed it any better. So in general, absolutely happy with the way things are. So as you can see, if I turn it around, there's the hole we just finished. The lad's coming up, and then there's the green we're shooting into. There's my ball. I nearly ran out of runway there. So pretty decent drive now. I'm happy with that. So let's see how we go with the wedge. Right, so I just lasered it. It's 95 to the pin. Gonna hit it. It's uphill now, so I'm gonna hit a hard 54 degree. A very hard one. Try and get up onto the back portion. I'm gonna go for the pin because I want to try and get a shot back here. I'm actually gonna aim right at the pin. See if I can get one of my shots back. So I'm trying to go pin hunting, as they say on the TV. See how we go. That's got the legs that's right on it. Ah, that's a great shot. Very happy with that. I'm hitting my wedges very well. Always replace your divots. So yeah, another good wedge. Got a chance of a birdie there. So let's go up and have a look. Yeah, so pretty happy with that now, I have to say. So we have another birdie chance. So let's go up, see if we can we go up this way? Yeah, we'll go up. Hopefully I don't get bumped off the message with the green. So hit a hard 54 degree there. Might have even been a 58 because I think I'm just on the back edge, but it's pin high. It's past the pin, is what I wanted. So let's see how we are here. Ah yeah, I have a nice birdie putt here. So let's go up and have a look. Let's go up and have a look. So as I said, I wanted to get it. So there's where we were coming from. Down there, here's where we've ended up. So I have a putt for birdie. Let's see how we. Right, so another putt for birdie, which is good. Just slightly off the green. It didn't hold, but it was a good wedge in. Happy with the wedge. So I think this is coming off the right. It's going to be quick again, I think. So just give it a chance. Give it a chance and just get pace control right. Yes, good man. 2 birdies. Happy with that. Right, guys. 2 birdies, a par, and the rest are bogeys. So I have a shot back, so I'm 3 over after 7 again, which is terrible, which is not great golf. But I'm actually getting my. I'm actually happy. Look, I'm not going to waffle to the camera. I'm really happy with that now. So let's get on to the next hole, the 8th. Right. So 2 birdies on camera. Happy with that. So really happy to get a shot back there. So playing pretty solid, actually, to be fair. Give myself a bit of credit considering how long we've been away from golf. Driving the ball really well, which I generally do. Like, I'm not the biggest hitter in the world. Like, I'm not going to hit it 300 yards, but I'll definitely get it out there and get it in play more often than not. Coming into now the index 1 of the East course. Jesus, hear those dogs in the back. The lads ahead of me now haven't moved. They're a bit slow. So get set up here on the tee box, and we've 2 holes to go. Let's see if we can get at least 1 more shot back, which I would be planning to do on the 9th hole. It's a pretty short par 4. If I can get away with a par here, I'll be very happy. So yeah, not doing too bad. Right, guys, so as I mentioned, this is the 8th hole, index 1 on the East course. I need a good drive here to try and get on in 2. So I'm really trying to work on a bit more out of the driver. So right, let's concentrate here now. So good birdie, off the back of a good birdie. If I can come away from here, index 1 with a good par, and then get a birdie on the 9th, I'd be very happy with that round. So let's see what we can do. On speed with the driver, hands higher. I'm trying to get my I'm trying to body out more in my golf swing. Very body. This is not a terrible. This is a golf game. High and then back it up. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. You're driving so well. Go on. That's down there. That is down there. Now that's it. That's into a bit of a breeze, a little bit of a breeze. So I think it's just past those bunkers. That is my gauge for when I hit a decent length drive. So very happy with my driving. Hasn't let me down today so far, apart from that bunker drive. So let's get down there. Right, good drive. Let's get down there. I'm just slowing it up a bit so I can let the two lads that are ahead of me just clear and get on the 9th tee box, so we can get down the 9th back to the clubhouse without any delays. So what are my thoughts on this morning's golf so far? So not playing too bad, pretty consistent. Putting control in terms of distance is poor, but I would argue that's because I've actually changed my putting setup and I'm hitting it out of the middle more. So that means I'm getting better centered, but that's another video in on itself. So let's see if we can get near the green too here. So as I said, I'm into a breeze here, so didn't quite get past the bunkers, but I didn't expect to with the breeze, but I still think I can get on in two. So here's my drive, so bear with me now for a sec. So there's the drive there. So there's that second and the first fairway bunker. I was playing yesterday with no breeze or no wind, and I was up past that second bunker at the 150 marker. So that just gives you an idea. Don't know if you can see the flag in the distance flown about, so it just gives you an indication as to the effect the wind has on this hole when it's into you. So that's, you know, it makes the index one even harder. So let's try and get on. It's a good job I hadn't the camera on record there. The language wasn't great. God, the two lads ahead of me are slow. Okay, so strong breeze. I've 207 yards to the pin, so shows you the difference. The other day I had 174 yards hitting a 6-iron. Now into the breeze I'm hitting a 5 wood. So just shows you this hole can be very difficult with a bit of wind. So I'm going to try and hit this 5 wood like I'm hitting the driver, see if I can get there. Oh, that might work out good. Just front edge. I tinned it a bit, but it's front edge. So just to give you an idea on this index one here. So as I said, 2 fairway bunkers there. They are in play off the tee if you hit a bad one. Then you've got another middle fairway bunker here, which unless you're hitting it 300 yards on the carry, it's not in play. So there's another one. Then over on the left here, these aren't really in play either. So there's a bunker there. There's a bunker here on the left. There's a bunker here in the middle. And then there's a greenside bunker up here. So yeah, mine came up a good bit short actually. I tinned it, so I didn't get a good contact on it, but I've got a chip and a putt for a par. So let's see if we can get up and down in two. No problem, thanks. I'm only playing 9, lads. Thank you for asking though. Fair play to them. They said, they asked me did I want to play through. But I'm only playing the 9, so nice of them in fairness, so for all my giving out. But anyway, back to the golf. So we've got 33 yards to the pin. Now normally, if there was no breeze here, I'd get my 58-degree out and try and play a little bit of a, but now I've got my 50-degree here, so I'm going to try and play a little bit of a kind of a bump and run, but still get it to stop before the pin. I don't want to go past the pin, so let's see if we can get a good up and down here. Would be nice. Nipped it. Nipped it. Oh! I didn't leave it below the pin, so it's a tricky downhill one, but it was a good shot. Let's get up and have a look. Happy with that. So let's see how we are up here. Okay, so yeah, it's a decent chip. So we've got that for par on the end. Right guys, so this is a tricky downhill putt. You won't appreciate it on the video, but It's downhill, and it's off the left. I've had this putt quite a few times in my playing career, as they say. So need to start it on the left side, left part of the hole. But it's about pace here. I have to literally just tap this. So it's pace control here. So I get my line. So hopefully my line is good. All right, trust it. Didn't break. Unbelievable. Oh, that was a bad read. That was a bad read. And look how far it's gone past. That's really annoyed me now. Oh, dude. If I had missed that, I would have been very disappointed. Oh. So, goes to show you, I should have held that, but it is what it is. So, bogey. Let's see if we can get a birdie on the 9th. Right, so I'm still just waiting for those lads to clear on the 9th. So we're on the last hole, which is good. So I'm just looking at my card here. So started with a par on the 1st, bogey the 2nd, bogey the 3rd, birdie the 4th, bogey the 5th, bogey the 6th, birdie the 7th, bogey the 8th. So up and down is one way of describing it, I guess. So 9th hole is like index 15. It's more than birdieable, although the green is tricky. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. So let's get down, see if we can finish off with a birdie. So as I mentioned, we're only playing 9 today, so we're on the 9th. So the way it works is the 9th hole goes all the way back down to the clubhouse. Don't know if you can see it in the distance there. So it's downhill. It's a tricky little green when you get down there, but it's a lovely kind of finishing hole to the first 9 or the front 9, if you know what I mean. And that's just done for the day. So really enjoyed that, have to say. Getting the buggy is the way forward for me in terms of getting around quick and getting out early. So I'll be doing that more. We'll do the back 9 next on the next video. So I'll do the back 9, and that's the kind of the next video I'll do. So let's hit the drive and let's get this round over with. Right, let's try and finish strong here. So it's been an up and down round. We've had bogeys, 1 par, birdies. So let's see if we can finish with a decent drive and at least a birdie attempt. So how's the wind? It's coming across my right shoulder. Right, okay, come on. Let's hit a good one here now. You've been driving well. Don't mess it up on the last hole. So, and so I get those hips firing. Okay, I'm gonna try and hit a draw back onto the green side bunker. Didn't draw it enough. Needs to get lucky. Oh, it is. The wind killed it. So it's a bad push, but it's in the right hand rough. So I got lucky there. So it's in play, it's fine. It's just in the rough, but wasn't my Sunday best. That was the worst drive of the day. Let's get down there though and see how we go. So guys, if you've got this far in the video, first of all, thanks very much. Second of all, I'd love to hear down in the comments if you've actually played Powerscourt before or if you're intending to play. Love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. So let's get down to my drive and hit my approach in. So my drive actually wasn't as bad as I thought for whatever reason. So for a miss hit, it's actually only 90 yards to the pin. So it wasn't as bad as I thought. It just didn't draw. It wasn't maybe just the best of contacts, but slight push. So with 90 yards to the pin, I'm going to hit a 58 degree wind. It's not, well, yeah, it should help a little bit. So I'm trying to hit this hard, hit this hard, put it back in my stance, full swing. Aim for the right of the pin because the green slopes from right to left. Okay, so I need a good contact here. That was about 5 yards from being perfect. See, it was in between yardage. It was like either a very light 54, which I think would be too much. But look, it's a chip and a putt for a par. No birdie attempt here, unfortunately. Let's get down there. So, as you'll be able to see now when we get over to the ball here, it was literally, it wasn't even 5 yards from being good. It was like 10 foot from being brilliant. So it was actually nearly pin high. It just got short of the pin, literally a few foot short. So I need to chip and a putt here.